Funky D, welcome back, everybody. Today, the news when I get for us says, we say capital no to Oduduwa Republic, a Yoruba youth movement. Now them they declare, ladies and gentlemen. So, a group when they call themselves Yoruba Youth Movement don't come out, come they claim say them they debunk the calling out of the Yoruba people to fight for their Oduduwa Republic. See then they denounce them. See they don't want them. See one Nigeria now be the best when they want. So this group we know see this kind of practice they happen in Nigeria before during the time of Showore them and some other people when some politicians in Nigeria then go hire some group of people call them say make them come denounce say oh they don't want this, they don't want that. It always they happen. So we feel claim now say this group of people say na rent or hire when maybe one small politician hire them say, oh yeah, make una come make some small noise. They don't have momentum. People when momentum they their side now, the main people when they call for their actualization of Oduduwa. When they call seamen, we need Oduduwa. Now those people get momentum worldwide. These people in one small village where they tell us see, then gather, they do this thing, what they do. Not be Lagos, but one small village. But not be only this matter where we get to talk. We get other sweet topic when we come after this Oduduwa people matter. When they come out the talk, see, they say capital no to Oduduwa. They not get momentum, like I said before. Momentum they decide of the people when they call for the protest. People when they call for their sovereign states, when be the major people, the Oduduwa people. These people, like I said, now maybe somebody, a politician, just call them, go one corner, give them some placard, write some kind junk, say make them come out, come they make noise. So make we read a little bit, make we see how many the youths when they do these things that day. And then forget all those bomb blasting in the Yoruba land. Another one don't still happen today. But this one they call and see now explosion, another gas explosion. Again in Yoruba land. Anytime when explosion happen in Yoruba land, now gas, then they tell us see now him they explode. Shame not they let them tell us, say, oh, now those people are the Bokos. They can't say that because Ashawaju no feel let his people when they write for them. You're not saying getting own newspaper, a newspaper company of his own. When they maintain long time they come, when be the Jagaban of Lagos State. It no go allow them say maybe na herdsmen or terrorists or Boko Haram or this and that because na them. Now that rope when connect to Nubu connect the northern people. So the game when that old man they play, now the same game when so-called BUHARI when I tell us say they play. All of them not the same. So Yoruba people no go tell you see, oh, Al Qaeda or ISIS, blast them with bomb. The one will happen today now. Another explosion. Then they tell us say a gas explosion. The other one when happen when kill almost 10,000 people. They say a gas explosion. So we won't really know where Yoruba people want to stand. But we know see the main of honor from Yoruba land. When they get number 6, they don't speak. They don't speak. They say no Oduduwa they want. Just exactly like the way when Biafran people they chant their own. In fact, some few days time you see they don't start today. Jari, the chant, leave us alone. We want our country. Oduduwa is what we want. Oduduwa Nigeria. So this group, this youth, then they fight for one Nigeria. A group of young Yoruba people under the auspices of the Yoruba youth movement have come to demonstrate and denounce attempt by some Yoruba ethnic groups to break away from Nigeria. Okay. The Yoruba youth movement staged a rally in support of an indivisible one Nigeria in the ancient city of Iwo, Osun State. Now, Osun State, they do all this thing, so now they do all this thing. Okay, this group. President Muhammadu Buhari, in a brief with world leaders, have revealed that Nigeria is still battling with insurgency from terrorist group Boko Haram as well as bandits. The president said that the Islamic group was technically defeated and posed no significant optional threat to the country since its inception as president. The demonstrators, we go back to those people again, so we go back to the demonstrators, that is the Yoruba people. We don't talk about the Buhari now. What didn't go tell them in the UN? Okay. This one now, waiting Buhari don't tell the UN people. We go down back to the Yoruba people again. The demonstrators came out dressed in their core traditional Yoruba attires to buttress the point that they are indeed true sons of the land. Some of their placards read, "We say capital no to Oduduwa." Agitation. Oduduwa agitators are thieves. Now those people, they write all these things. So, I mean, people when carry placard, I don't know now who be thief. That is people when be the founder of one Nigeria and the leader of one Nigeria. They'll not be, those people then be sent. APC and PDP then be sent. So people when they agitate for Oduduwa now them don't turn to thief. Now the thing when these Yoruba people, they try to tell the world, say those ones when we see them, they agitate for their own sovereignty, see now them be the criminal in the land, in Oduduwa land. So APC and PDP, yeah, there'll not be any criminal. They are sent, all right? So, what thing would they try talk here? Be say a level of insecurity in the country. Now, one among the things when they trigger people to come out, say they want, leave Nigeria alone, so that the Buhari and APC and the Northerners go carry one Nigeria on top of their head. A lot of problems. So nobody they believe this Yoruba youth when they talk say them be Yoruba youth. When that explosions that they happen in Yoruba land, we not see all this youth come out, come speak for the Yoruba people. As soon as that explosion happen, the FG contact see all those areas when they found bullet though, say they don't buy them since how many years ago. We not see all this youth come protest or come say no in our land. You see, these are reasons when people say no unity in that country. In fact, Femi Adesina don't confirm and for now. Say Nigeria don't divide since 100 years. So meaning that this Yoruba youth won't come out, they are coming out not make any sense. Because even Femi Adesina, when they on top, Femi when be Yoruba, when they on top, don't tell us say Nigeria don't divide long time. So why this youth now, see they claim one Nigeria. When Femi Adesina don't tell me say nothing like one Nigeria. One Nigeria don't divide since 100 years. Now so Femi Adesina talk. See now then they try to patch up. Now them they try to bring one Nigeria together. But before the election, even after the election, all this why when I back carry their life before and die. Reach the last day when Femi Adesina go channel television go make the statement. Then they tell us say one Nigeria good well. The Nigeria are the best place. Say corporation full for Nigeria. See the way when Nigeria people say they cooperate, say rice not they cooperate like that inside pot. So see Nigeria not a good place. Nigeria now one united Nigeria. But at the end of the day, now it still come out. Because you don't see Yoruba people when say, oh, we want our own nation. Femi just jump, come out, go channel television, go denounce the unity. Even denounce one Nigeria. Denounce everything. Because since you see people don't come out, see man, as the Yoruba'S don't they join the IPOB now war, now big war, serious one for FG to tackle, and the thing don't already flip for the hand. Tell me, say they come out and they protest for one Nigeria. When Femi Addition, I don't come and tell them, I say one Nigeria don't divide a long time. The people not the receive. I beg, make we go to the issue when concern the panic as explosion rocks Lagos Ogun community. Another explosion, oh, brother, where they tell us, say, now they rock where they rock right now. After they do, I don't do what they do. Explosion can rock where they rock now in Lagos State. Make we see whether those youths, when they pay money to come see Oduduwa, no. Make we see whether they come protest on this explosion. They don't come out now. Phoenix gripped residents of Lagos and Ogun border community on Thursday following an explosion and a massive fire. The explosion, which was heard as far as Harmony Estate and Obawole Ogba Iju in Lagos, as well as Akute, Ogun State, was said to have occurred around 3:30 p.m. around Balogun bus stop in Ishage. The nation gathered the loud bang, which many residents reported across social media platforms was as a result of a gas tanker about to enter a newly built plant in a residential neighborhood. A lawyer, Fasoyo Eluyere, who was among those who raised the alarm, said the explosion nearly brought down his house. He wrote, "Gas explosion nearly brought my house down. The explosion didn't even happen very close to my house, but it shocks the whole house and almost shatter my window. The lights from the explosion came very close to my building. Thanks you, God. Oh, thank you, God," the man said. So this kind of explosion now, when they describe where this explosion, where it start from, and where it stop rocking the city, where then they describe to us, see, look, that they hear this kind of sound though, when it start to they rock the area. And the place where they hear the sound are very far local government, because all these places where they mention for us are different local government area in Lagos State. So this kind of explosion now, how people will come and they tell us in a gas explosion. Every time. The other one won't happen in Abule though. They say a gas explosion. That one kill many people. Many people, but they come they tell us now only 23. Some say now only 17. Explosion won't happen the time when people they sleep, and it can be on Sunday early morning when people never even come out to they go church. But when they go church, when this thing can happen, and they tell us now only 27 people died, while about 3,000 houses destroyed. Now another one don't happen now. They come back again now, they tell us in a gas explosion. So the three explosions when don't happen in the southwestern part of the country, that is the Lagos State and all those areas. Now always gas explosion. Then they tell us in him the cause him. And we don't know the reason why they tell us in a gas explosion. How come gas explosion go get such a sound? Even explosion when happen in Lagos, there people when they beneath they hear them. Even people when don't witness gas explosions before say no, all these things not be gas explosion. We contacted the National Emergency Management Agency, NAMA, confirmed the incident, urging residents to stay away from the area. NAMA's Southwest Coordinator Ibrahim Farun Loyes told the nation that the agency's officers were on ground and fire service has been contacted. He said, yes, a tanker exploded at the Balogun bus stop, Eju Igesha. Our people are already there, and fire service has been informed. The tanker was trying to enter a gas plant when it exploded. We appeal to people to stay away from area. He said, from the area. He said, so ladies and gentlemen, I saw the whole matter bill. Look at what the Oduduwa youth. Now those ones BUHARI they call lazy youth. Make I use this small time when I get tell them, I say this time when them BUHARI them, Babangida them, all these people, Basanjo them, the time when they start, ladies and gentlemen, then they in their 20s. Even some of them, they in their 19, 18, when they start all this thing, when bring them into power today. So, meaning say, the youth, when we get nowadays, funky, this say the education, one of the claims say, oh no, they too much educated. Say, una graduate, una be this, una be that. I go this school in America, I go this university in London, I go this university in Asia, I go this place, I go in Canada. Look, all of una truly, now, confirm lazy youths. I say BUHARI then they 20s.